just go ahead. Your PFS should be ready to execute. So you don't have to compile on here. Okay, should be ready. Okay, so why don't you be prepared so you can set up your demonstration. So first, using Notepad, just create the a.txt file. Okay, using Notepad. So everybody has a Notepad. If we are using the Linux or the other, so you can use any editor. Okay, create the text file. Okay, please, everybody, it's the same thing for the Thursday. So if you are using the Linux, whatever the operating system you use, using the editor, very basic editor, just open the file, then create the a.txt file. Just write down your last name only. Okay, just last name only, and then save it. Then you can start your PFS. So name may be different. It's totally fine. So you can start your program. Then if needed, you can open the file system. If you already created, you can use it. Okay. Then put the a.txt file that you created on your, this part is your operating system. This is your PFS file. So upload the file, then on your operating system, remove that file. Okay? Then that file
should be the git before the delete.
No, because you delete the a.txt file on your file system. So it's okay, even though you delete it.
Okay.
Because you already upload. I'd like to see whether the file saving and downloading the file is okay or not. Then you can get the file, then you can have the a.txt file on your file system. Okay, then open it. Whether you still have the same data. Okay, then move to your PFS and you can dir. So I'd like to see whether a.txt file is on your directory structure, and put the Linux or command using the put r command. So for example, the whatever. Test whatever. Okay? As simple as possible. Then kill your file system if you implement it, or so you can quit this one. So I'm going to create just like the mentioned in the project description. So also for the online student, you can do the same thing. Okay, you can test the procedure. Also, after you finish this one, if you have any additional function, okay, then let us know. Okay, then we'll credit your extra work. Okay. So any question regarding to the demonstration? Yes.
So I have the commands.
Comments? Yes.
So can I do that in between book and get that I would run the program to edit it?
Any big problem if I change the order?
No.
No, then just follow. Okay. So this is not the major one. Okay.
No. Put command, not remark.
Put command.
Yeah.
Not the put up. This one after what?
After put, can I use command, put commands? So like put command a.txt notepad for the extra credit.
For extra credit, yeah. So just to let us know, the GA and me know this is extra work to execute the notepad from your PFS, not here, right?
Right.
And any other questions? We will use the demonstration procedure. You don't have to explain anything. If you miss anything, just skip part or any problem. So, ready? Okay. So, yes. Oh, okay. Thank you. So, Ikram, okay, go ahead.
So I'm creating the text file. extraction, and you can remove the file. You should remove the file.
I mean the remove the file on your file system, Windows, on your Windows.
No, this is the get one. It's not working.
That is not working. Okay.
This one is to remove from my file.
Mm-hmm.
It's not here anymore.
So, how do you manage the free block? So how many free blocks do you have when you create your initial file system?
Here I'm using the bit vector. You can see here.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to.
So each vector represents one block.
The ones represent the empty blocks,
Mhm.
and that one is not equalizing because I had a problem. So when I remove it, they don't put like one
Mhm.
back.
So-
But when I put is
Where could you show me your physical file system? PFS file. I'd like to see your PFS file. Is it on the memory or file?
it's a file.
So I'd like to see that file.
It's here. It's not here anymore. But when you see the column, the block is still here because it's not erasing the block inside the
I think
file.
you something misunderstanding the project itself. Okay, so you are not actually create a folder on your Windows file system. Okay, on your Windows file system, you just create a binary file. Okay, you cannot open it. You cannot see such a thing. Inside it, you need to arrange the. I keep saying the main purpose of this one is not the programming. In terms of programming, it's a very easy task. Okay, you just open the file and write the data and read the data. That's it. Right? You need to organize that file. Okay, like the designing your house. So on your land. Okay, so from 0 to 250 feet, the bit I'm going to use this part as a directory structure. Then 256 plus 128, the block size will be used for the first free block, something like that.
It is doing this.
Yeah, so I'd like to see that your property, the file, PFS file.
You mean like see the blocks?
Yes,
I'm not sure.
not block, so block I cannot see it. The only program that you can see the block is your program itself. But from your program, it looks like you manage all the structure on your program, memory base, not physically on your files.
When I put some file to my file system, it saves on a folder. That
No,
No.
it should be the file, the .pfs file.
Okay. That's all that is doing.
Okay, thank you. And next, Clarence.
Clarence, I don't think that HTML file is open.
You have VJ? Okay. I don't know which one fit to the computer, so try any of this. Mohammed El Abid,
Yes.
the next one.
into the PFS file. Okay. PFS file has been created. Size 10 kilobyte. So go ahead and create a text file. File has been added to the PFS file. I think that's all the commands I have.
So please keep working. I think the so far so good. So why don't you keep working to finish the get the file? I think that if you can put the file, getting the file is not very difficult.
Yeah, I started working on that.
Yeah, it's a matter of time.
Yeah.
You should have started earlier. And DIR is also, I'm not sure from your demonstration whether you implement a directory structure on your PFS file system. Do you have it?
Well, the only thing directory is doing is displaying whatever I have created, so it's only showing the PFS file.
So you need to manage the file. Okay. So then you can list up the files that you have, which or once you define your directory structure, it's not very difficult to read such a data. Okay. And remove is definitely the easier. I think that you did the most difficult part already. So the other, why don't you finish the other part? Okay.
Do you want me to demo back on Thursday?
No. So
I'll just
so
submit the
here
file.
you can work and submit.
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Next, the Mohammed and Mangdi Liu is the next.
Let's compare this.
So this is the application, it's more of a shell type.
So you use the Java?
I use Scala. It's
Teacher?
Scala.
Or Scala?
Yeah, it's JVM based.
Oh, I see. I heard that from the big data course, one of the students. Yeah.
Yeah, Spark.
Mentioned it, yeah.
Here, so just to show, that's what the
Okay.
.txt looks like. And, I currently have no PFS,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna go ahead and open demo. Going to
Any reason you put the comma to
it's
make
just
it
separate-
easy?
It separates the tokens so that way
Okay.
file names can have spaces.
You can use the space.
Well,
This
this way the
is-
file names
this-
can have spaces. It's
Oh, I see.
yeah.
That makes sense.
So I'm gonna put it into there. Okay, that's good.
It's the same directory.
It should be. Let me double check.
That looks like the root.
It's not the same directory. Okay. So I'll go ahead and create that one again. Run it. So I opened it. So I'll put. Let's see. So the first one is the path in the PFS, and the second one is in
Mhm.
post. So now you can see it's there.
Mhm.
I'll go ahead and
So are you going to use a span file block or the each file had, so for example, in one block, are you going to allow the multiple files?
No.
Only one file.
Yeah.
So the other will be the
Right, and
fragment.
so you can see the skipped bytes there.
Oh, I see.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll remove it from the file. Or I'm sorry, this is the wrong place. So there you can see the PFS. So we'll
Mhm.
remove the. I'm gonna go ahead and put a command here for a.txt. And I'll run it. And I'll go ahead and put my first name in there. So I'm gonna get a.txt as a.txt. And if I count it, you'll see that
What does that mean, success?
it means that
Do you
there was
check
no
any
exception.
the file size? It's also a good idea.
Yeah,
After
it-
you download the download the file, check the file size, whether that is the same as your
It
the
does.
directory structure.
So, I mean, basically success just means that out of, the 5 different exceptions that can happen.
Yeah, I understand, but because it's a file system, you better check whether file transfer is valid or there's something, the missing data or the.
Right. If it does, it'll throw an exception and that will be passed back
Okay.
up. And so, so I'll put it in mark. And,
Did you open the
Oh,
file
sorry.
that you download?
yeah. So, this is file.
Okay.
And you can see the remark when we call it there.
Mm-hmm.
This line, which is getting cut off by the screen for some reason.
Did you delete the file?
Yeah.
And dir again? Okay. And can you remove the file system? Is it here? Okay.
Right, because I have one open, I don't have to specify. See that there is no PFS anymore.
So you said you implement what's that? Using the extension, you can open the file.
Not exception, the command I just showed.
Command.
I changed the file to include my name.
Ah,
It was
okay.
inside the PFS.
I see. Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
So I think as you can see, the command line interface much better, easier than the graphical user interface. Nowadays, many of the developer and student can use such a very, very high level, the programming that makes the developer or user student easy to understand programming itself, but makes it harder to understand the data structure and the system programming. So this is a good experience to get used to such the system level. Even that is not the system level programming, it's not Unix programming, okay? It's just the classroom project. Okay, then next, Mengli Liu. And followed by the sign. Can I use the projector from the Microsoft Surface? Anyone who knows? No?
Say that again, Professor?
The Microsoft the Surface. So can I connect the
Maybe.
projector from the MS Surface?
Support the cinema, maybe that's.
I don't know what the output the Surface provide. Okay.
This is a text
What's
file.
your program language to implement this?
Java.
Oh, you are using Java? Okay.
So this is a text file.
Mm-hmm.
So right now there is nothing. So you can see the name, size, and time.
Time is what time?
It's time you added
Are
to the
you?
file system.
I see. So that time is added to your
File, yes.
the directory structure.
Yes. And
I didn't see you a lot in the classroom. Did you attend regularly?
I mean, I added to
Oh, really?
the class. Okay. So.
Oh, heard that. So that is the DIR. And we put. And why don't you delete the file? Okay. So this time, why don't you try to open pfs.1 file with any editor? Why don't you try to open it using any editor, like the VI or the any editor? Just try to open it. Do you have any editor?
I don't know, but
So does the MacBook provide, iOS provide the Ultra Edit like the
Yeah, text
etc.?
edit.
What is the name of that?
For opening text file?
Yeah, open any file, but as a binary.
Oh, no.
No? Just why don't you try to open using the notepad?
Notepad, okay.
Or VI?
It's called text edit.
Oh, okay.
Or text edit?
Or
Okay.
sublime text.
Yeah. Open it.
But the size is.
Why is nothing in there?
I don't know.
It's possible that it just sees it as garbage stat and doesn't check.
But anyway, something inside as a binary.
Right, but it doesn't know how to interpret it, so.
So it ignore in the VI, okay?
So the next step is
I'll get the file.
so I already did it already. So
Mhm.
let's let's get file. So the mark is there.
Mm.
That's fine.
So in your directory structure, how do you manage the file information? What information So actually, did you collect from the farm?
It's something like
Mhm.
that. So for the first file, I have a file directory in the top of the file, and the
Could
rest.
you zoom out a little bit? You don't know? Okay.
That's the project.
Oh yes.
So for the first file,
Did you prepare this file?
yeah, I just
Oh, okay.
draw something.
Mhm.
So for the first file, the file directory is on the top of the file, and the rest will be
What
the block.
information are in the file directory?
Like the file name,
Mm-hmm.
the time,
Mm-hmm.
the pointer to the block. Yeah.
Starting block.
Yeah, the
Okay.
pointer to the starting block and the mark.
Okay. Very nice. What is the next slide? Could you show me the next slide?
So that's the block. I have 36 blocks for one file, and
Mhm.
for each block, I have the previous block and the next block
I see.
right here, and the data is
Hmm.
240 bytes.
Okay. So it's you are using the linked allocation.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Now it's there.
Very nice. Any additional function you implement in addition to that?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Very nice. And thank you for preparing the slide. That's the overview of what you need to do, right? It's clearly explain about the data structure that you implement. Okay, then oh yeah. After Said, Omar. Okay, so you ready?
I'll start the program right now. That is my program. It's UI interface. Actually, it's open already. The open PFS. It's started with. If you
You
follow the
already
file,
create the PFS? Okay.
when I try to open it again, he told me already open.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is a big message. I didn't know how to say it here. Yeah. Then I will try to add new file. Just field for remark, I can say this is test. Then I will browse the text file to upload it. Then I have two options here, encryption and compress, both of them. I can do it.
What encryption technique are you using?
I use I encryption the data with library encryption with digest. If they make it combine together, and I put
Do you implement by yourself or
it's library.
it's a library?
It's library.
Given by what?
Actually, I'm using PHP language. So there's a specific library included with the PHP language. It's called encryption.
Okay.
I can see you that when I finish.
Only data or including the directory structure?
Actually, only the data.
Only data? Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And also, I can at the same time compress. Sometimes the encryption is
Compress?
compress. Sometimes the data when you encrypt it is big. So I
Like
try to
compression.
compress it before encryption. So that will be give me low
What
size.
compression technique?
It's GZ compress.
Is
Here,
it general or
It's-
it's a specific purpose? I never.
no, it's general. It's
It's
library.
general?
It's general.
You mean LZ or the GG?
GZ. It's here. It's dependent. It's implemented on Linux.
So it's a PHP library?
Yes, wait.
Okay.
So also I have here near picture I can put the password for encrypt for the file. You cannot open it until enter your password. For example, I will enter here password is Said. That's my first name. When I create, I will try to create it. So let me fix that. Here is the file. Here is the file, and that is the size, and that is the type of file, and that is the time that he created right now. I have problem with time in my computer, and that is the date. He told me here it's encryption and compress. It's market, and here is the remark that I put here. How is show the remark? It's very simple. I just mouse over here, and you will see this is my test. Okay.
Where did you retrieve the metadata information?
Actually, that's for the interface. It is written by PHP language.
Mhm.
It's
So,
my own code.
Yeah, I mean where are these information?
Okay, to explain that, when I create the BSV file, I separated two parts.
Mm-hmm.
The first part is 30% that I store all information file.
Mm-hmm.
For example, like a name and the size and the type and remarks
Mhm.
also, and the offset of the pointer of the data. The second part is
So for example, when I mouse over event on the remarks, so you show that this is the test. Where did you get that this is the test information?
from the BSV file.
So quick. It looks like a memory base. Okay.
No, it's not memory based. It's actually this all information. It's read it from memory and read it in as a code.
Okay. What if I shut down your computer, then plug in again? So can I get the exactly
Yeah,
same
exactly.
information?
I can do that.
Okay, go ahead.
Next, I will try to open that file. It's hard because it is encrypted and compressed same time. Here's option is open, copy and delete, or extract as a zip file if you want it. If I click open, I have to here enter the password because I encrypted and I put the password. Sorry.
So for example, if you implement this one as a web interface, it will be Google Drive. Right? So Google Drive is not thing special. Okay, it's just web interface and it has a file system. So they provide just a fancy nice interface. So it's almost the same. So that's the purpose of this project, whether you guys can implement such a file system. It can be command line interface, it can be the other interface, or it can be the whatever. Okay.
I will open the file right now. I enter my
Even
password.
better than I think the Google Drive. Yes.
Thanks. So he will give me the message. I will open it with type here is associated with the program is the editor text document and the name of file. When I click open, he will give me my name is on nursery. Okay. So I will close it. Then I will try to delete it. Do you want to use the copy of my browser?
Whatever you want.
Okay. When I copy it also, he give me the password also. I have to enter it because I protect that file with password. I submit, he sent me message. Okay. The message told me the file has been copied successfully. When I minimize that and I will find, yes, my browser, that's very important right now. This is BFS location that I met. It is up to 200 BFS file. I can manage only one from one file up to 1 meg.
Okay.
I will try it also here. Yeah, if you see here my browser, it's a.txt. It's copied already. So, here is I will try the zip code sorry, the zip the file. I will do the password. Successful. Okay, find the file here. I will find the name is a.zip when I extract the zip file. Then I will try to delete it. So I cannot delete it until I enter the password. Yes, it's successful. It's deleted really from PSF file. Here's the list file I put it before to show you, my professor, the difference between the mechanism compress and encryption. For the first one, that is original. It's original size. It's 21 kilobytes. When I use the compress, it's give me 6 kilobytes. When I am used encryption, it's give me 28 kilobytes. That is more from the original. When I use both of them, encrypt and compress, it's give me 8 kilobytes. Okay. Here is the little information. It is free space table. I manage a free space table with my BFS. It is now the program is told me when I upload the file, he will choose which size fit with the uploaded file. So, for example, if I create a file 100 byte, he will choose the PFS one. If I choose the 4K kilobyte, he will choose 12 because it's fit with my file size. Here is very important also part. Here is give me the process of my size of disk BFS disk. I used 21% of it. Here I will try to delete all BFS. He will delete everything from the real BFS. I will try to open it again to see if there is a file is inside or not. He will told me no files. The big part for me, I will try to add the big size of file. For example, this picture created as a one shot. His store holder file is 1 meg and it's take 87% of my BFS size. If we look to BFS size, it's created around BFS 1 until BFS 170. For extra feature that I implement, this is the standard features that already implemented, and I implement also 11 new features. It's written here. It's encryption.
So you want a 110 more point?
Also, my program is compatible with Linux and Mac and Windows, and support device application, smart device application like mobile application, and also works online as a cloud.
Okay.
If I put it as a cloud, it's works.
I should have mentioned the maximum extra credit. I cannot find it. Okay. Very nice. I think
It's beyond my way. Okay.
I think this is just the idea of the Google Drive, and then they probably have the better compression and shareable the file system, but the interface, I think that this one is better than Google Drive.
Thanks.
Google Drive is not. So if you can share the file, for example, from other using the IPC or the HTTPD, so if you allow any transaction to access your PFS, that is the distributed file system, and
That's right now. That's support online. I can
Are you
put it
support?
online. Yeah, I support it online. You can upload your file from anywhere. Also, I have my boy. I can use my boy also to access this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good online.
So how many more extra feature credit?
I 11 features my boy.
11?
Yeah.
Okay. Any question?
No.
Okay, thank you. Very nice. Omar? Okay, then Wire is the next. Actually, Hadoop uses such an interface, so it doesn't have the continuous share. Instead, you can command by command. You can manipulate the data on the big data system, Hadoop system, HDFS. It's not matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. So, in your case, what does a success mean? Just no error? So it's also a good idea to check the file size. Okay, because the file is if you lose even the 1 bit of the data, so that's the critical in the file system. So you need to verify even after transfer, so whether you don't lose any information or not by checking the file size. Extract means get the file. Okay.
exe.
Could you open the file for me? On your right hand side, just a double click, the A, or the open with the notepad. Okay. Why file size are different? Because when you copy the file, it's 400K. It's a file size. What does that mean? 604.
Size by bytes.
Is this such a big?
Yes, it's big.
A.txt file that just have the universal bridge, but
Yes, it has 24 because size.
why don't you check the size of the file of A.txt? Yes. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
24 bytes.
Yeah, but when it's coming big, it's coming big.
Why is bigger? There's something wrong. So
And
why
then
is
it's
one
only-
megabyte? Why PFS is 1 megabyte?
I didn't manage it because
So you have only one file,
yes,
ADATX file.
yeah, and one BF is I can't make 2 and 3 BFs.
Because when you just open it, you do not have any file system. Just that's the first file system, right? Then it's nothing in there. Then it's just empty inside. Just the initial. I ask you to create the what's the initial file system size. So 20K, I think. Then why is 1 megabyte size file system? You need to explain.
I tried to manage it, but it's come big. I told him because I have some problems. He told me.
I think basically you do not implement it correctly, because so your file system looks like the empty room or the empty land, okay, where you can build a house. Okay, it cannot be bigger, okay, or it cannot be shrunk, because it's just a fixed file. Then inside you can design whatever you want. Then you can put the bit by bit data, okay, byte by byte data transfer, then store, manage. Okay, it cannot be increased or decreased. When you create the file, you can specify the read and write, the option, and the fixed size of the file. Okay, I think that in your strategy something wrong. Okay, and also when you check the file size, where did you get the 6044008?
From the BF is
From the PFS. Where? What information does PFS has?
it has a.txt file information.
How do you manage such a file information?
I copy it and
Copy?
yes, I copy it from my host file on the this. But you told us to divide it as blocks. But it's
When I say the divide the block, that doesn't mean you physically block or the make the line. Okay, it's just the pointer. Okay, where is the starting address of your block? Okay, so for example, when you format your file system, okay, NTFS or the FAT16 or 32, does operating system make the lane or line or the anything? No, nothing, actually. That's the reason sometimes the quick format is quick, because there's nothing happen. Just define the structure only. Okay, I'm going to use the 10% 0 to 255 byte for the header, and the other for block. For each block, I'd like to use the first 256 byte for the first block, and so on. Then there's no way to be increase such a file. I think something. Anything else? Okay, thank you. And next? You need to figure out why it's bigger. So you need to specify the fixed size of your file system, then you need to manage that the fixed size